The end of the most banging song out there. Chelsea and sorry, Mayor of Bonerville has made an appearance into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are greeted with royalty, not like that fake Baker royalty, but Baker nonetheless is royalty, I guess. So I'm hoping fingers and toes are all crossed that the whole thing will stick together for us, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Yes, Legend of Heroes, Trails from Zero. Yesterday didn't happen. I mean, it did. Depends on what you did. I mean, I went to the mall. I had a good lunch. You know, some beers were had, and those. But for streaming purposes, it didn't happen. Yeah, all these three things, no, they never occurred. Don't show swoony. How many saves we're at already? Regardless, we're gonna do a little fishing. And then we're going to beat up a couple of gang members because they want to learn self-defense. And then we're just back into normalcy. I'm hoping that she can hold herself together for a solid, few hours at least. Like, is that asking too much? I hope. It is possible. We've all witnessed streams go well. You know, even a minor small hiccup here and there is fine. But yesterday, that was some... Wait, no, sorry, that never happened. So we shouldn't be jumping on that. Anyways, how is Chelsea Ann, mayor of the Bonerville? Population... You. Just gotta mash that, hoping to get in the eels. No, not the gluttonous bass. That's not what we're truly after here. I'm after the long, slendered, penis-like eels that are apparently gonna be used in a dish. Very odd. So we just need to get, I think, like 3 more of those, and we keep getting the bass. See, what's gonna happen now is I did it yesterday, fake yesterday. But now what's going to happen is now I'm going to have to go back, get more earthworms, and it's just going to eat up all of my time anyway, so it's not going to even matter. It's not going to matter. See? Oh my god, here's where it starts. Work has calmed down a bit, still annoying as fuck. Other than that, we good. We good! I'm glad to hear that. Now, was that like that thing that you were working on before? Wasn't that already like supposed to be said and done? Did you finish it? That's what we care about to know. Now I've wasted 2 earthworms. 3 earthworms! My goodness gracious. Balls of fire. It's not working. It's gonna make me go out and get earthworms, isn't it? That's 4 in a row. 4 in a row. I didn't have this yesterday. It better be an eel. It's not gonna be an eel. Okay, it's screwing me. It's screwing me. That's okay. I guess if we have to go out and catch a couple of annoying earthworms, we'll bang it out. Absolutely redonkulous. Not only is the internet shite sometimes, but the fishing is shite. So that. Plans for the weekend, Chelsea Ann. I know it's like Wednesday, but I don't know what day of the week it is half the time, so I look forward to those things, I guess. Another round of reviews, this time with the client. So we're waiting out a different project that, as far as I know, done like a month ago, has a reappearance and has been annoying. Well, that's... Yes. Alright, so I don't think we had 5 eels. Could you imagine all we needed was 1? I needed 1 more. I needed 1 more. You piece of Alright. So I gotta go back into the real world, and to the south, and catch some earthworms. Not legitimately catch some, like we gotta beat off some monsters rather non-sexually. And they drop these earthworms for us. Oh, when was the last time you went fishing in real life? Technically never. Never been. I went briefly when I first was dating Mrs. P. And we went to her uncle's massive cottage, and I remember briefly fishing off of their their dock. But, like, I didn't know what to do or what I was supposed to be doing. So, that. And now I gotta beat off a couple of these little rambunctious things that, you know, don't deserve anything but death. But I'm hoping I get a few earthworms. Just a couple. I worked 8 hours overtime last week, so I'm taking Friday off. Don't care if they need me. Chelsea, I'm proud of you. That's the way I look at things sometimes. Brunch plans. Oh my god. Who would have dare have been shocked that Chelsea and Wino some mimosas will be had, right? Cats are meowing. Getting a decent breeze off of the window here. That's always nice to look forward to. How about you, Stu? I don't picture you as a fishing person either, but you have surprised me from time to time. Time after time. Cats are meowing because they're chasing each other. They're being craziest cats I've ever seen. I went with my dad every summer when I was young. Oh. And now you need a license or something to fish, right? Earthworms? Earthworms? Not a single earthworm. Not a single goddamn earthworm. So I know I need these particular... Not these things, but they're running away from me, so that's fine. I need particular snails. Snails? And the weird... let's get these things. Have your girls shared an interest? I know it's sort of like a... I mean, I don't want to say it's just a boy thing, but you own 6 penises and a bunch of tackles. Fair enough. Oh, you mean a rod? Like, okay. I mean, a rod could be a penis. Penises could be rods. It wouldn't be a Jordan channel without penis jokes. Earthworms? 1. We got 1. We need more. No, that's not what we need. So I'm going to go for 5. 5 should be enough. More than enough. These things also wonderfully. I have the fancy one that can be used for ice fishing too. Isn't that the one where you just like tie it to something and then you go into your little hut and drink, and then when it rings the bell, you go over and get it? Is that fancy? Or is it not that fancy? To me, that's fancy. That's fancy schmancy. Oh God, you're planning something there, eh? How dare you? How dare you indeed? How about we stop you from doing that? There we go. That's what the world needs. Was more of that. Oh, am I supposed to have a yogurt bite? Thank you. I don't like yogurt bites, but when an almost 2-year-old comes up to you with a yogurt bite, you have to eat it. Yours is telescopic, so it can be shortened for ice fishing or full length. Or normal fishing. Well, that sounds wonderful. Okay, we don't need a Teddy Ruxpin. Don't need to murder them. Off we go down into further south. Finish your bubbas. Out of all times today, I had to wake up my son. Not my son waking me up. I had to wake him up. Woke up at 10. And then I went in there thinking like they're going to see a jumping boy on his bed. No. Just sawing logs, as they say. Did a late night of partying, I guess. You know, all of his stuffed animals were invited. It's good stuff, apparently. I feel really bad for beating that thing up, like a little bit overkill, but, you know, it's... Oh my God, you can't even give me that? Alright. What do we have, like two earthworms needed of 5? This is the garbage that rears its ugly head more so than I would say like a terrible Rogers internet. I'm just actually happy that yesterday when I actually talked to someone from my IP, I actually got someone that was actually helpful. The first time I noticed this problem, I got someone who told me that, well, we don't notice the problem now, so, you know, there's nothing we can do, blah, blah, blah. And then the second time, I waited 45 minutes, and I'm not going to wait any longer than 45 minutes for support. So there was that. And then finally, I got a guy who actually knew what he was talking about and told me things he could test and saw some noise. Whatever the hell that means. But he did say that would affect the upload speed, which is the exact problem. If you've seen the Discord, I shared my glorious speeds. Now, glorious speeds were also download and upload speed. And, you know, download's great. See, and that's the problem, I think, with a lot of these people. They see your download speed and they're like, I don't see what the problem could be here. And you have to explain to them, like, I had to tell the guy, you know, rather embarrassingly, but not overly embarrassing. I was like, this is going to sound weird. It's not a problem with my download speed, and it's not really dropping per se, but, like, you know, when I stream, I notice that it's dropping frames. That means my upload is tail. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, I know exactly what you're talking about. And it was nice to just get someone who wasn't going to be a dick. So, yeah. I think we need one more earthworm to be a happy camper here. If we go to items, I think it's fishing. 4. Yeah, one more. One more to catch one eel. One slender penis-like eel. I think we can get that. Oh, watch out for Teddy Ruxpin. He'll murder us. The most fun tackle is called a hula popper. It looks like a frog, and makes you hop around the lily pads. Okay. And the fishies like those things? Come on, give me one. Give me one. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, run up if I do see another one of those things. Oh, God damn it. Thank God that doesn't count as an ambush, but we're gonna have to do something terrible to these things. Like blind them. Of course. So how do we miss that one guy? How do we miss the one that we blinded? Little guy's clapping alongside to B-I-N-G-O. Bingo, bango, bongo. You didn't clap that time. Yeah, clap. Go B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O. That probably not like that in any way, but why are we missing? Why are we missing these things? God damn it, Lloyd Bannings. Get your penis out of your butt and figure life out here. Sorry, Mr. Fish. This isn't happening for you. Oh, there we go. Blow him up. Oh my God. Imagine you're literally a fish flying in the world, and you get your head blown off by some little girl who apparently has a license to carry a gun, who's a police officer. No one would have seen that one coming. Alright. Teddy Ruxpin, don't need to murder him. Oh, yes, you need to be murdered. Easy murders right here, ladies and gentlemen. Where you get the criticals, you get to beat the things up, you know, whack them a couple of times. Sure, it happens for all of us. It sounds like it's coffee time. I think it's going to be chilled enough for me here. No earthworms. I know I have enough, but don't yell at me, internets. I feel so bad because every time I'm looking at seeing if my drop frame, it's either that or I'm looking for like Chelsea Ann to go the ruh-roh. You know, internet problems pop up, and I should, you know, fingers and toes are crossed that she works. I would still love to get these few streams in. You know, I can stream tomorrow. I can stream Friday, probably Saturday. I mean, yeah, I'm off all weekend, so I mean, these are days I can stream. It's just I'm hoping the internet doesn't shit itself, and I would love on my week off to start playing Persona 4. I would love that. That'd be like my thing to look forward to. Had to switch to my computer. Sorry, might have missed stuff. Yeah, if I was you, I would not go back in the VOD. We did talk about you in rather rude ways, but No, we didn't, of course. You haven't missed anything. Me bitching. That's what you missed. You missed normal Jordan things. Actually, we badmouthed Swoony. You know, can I just say how happy I am that I am allowed to call him Swoony? Oh, my gentle Jesus. Like, I mean, that's top tier right there. Top tier. A clit shell. I don't know what that's going to do for us. It's probably not the type of wait, we should probably not talk about that. Oh, God. Ah! Don't come after me. Swoony also says hi. He's in meetings till 1 p.m. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be in a meeting, right? But that's okay. I should probably be streaming that late. Is he also going to take Friday off? So the two of you can enjoy yourselves? You should, right? All this wasted time. I wasted... I guess it wasn't too long. 15 minutes. The Lupnus River. Which rod will you use? I'll use the stew rod. I just need one eel here, folks. One slender eel. Give it to me. Okay. There we go. He has to work Friday, unfortunately, saving up his paid time off for a big vacation in September. That's right. We probably went over this long before about the vacation time and all that jazz. Of course we did. Just give me one eel. Just one eel. No, I don't want a bunch of carps. If I have to go back and get more goddamn earthworms, I'm going to lose my mind. All this just to nail all those quests. I'm the only one of us that had the unfortunate pleasure of working OT. Like, oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. I should have went and got 10. I thought 5 would have been enough. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. So were you able to switch out your overtime to pay time off? Or did you just take the OT pay? I remember when my work used to do that. And then they realized that a lot of people really, I don't want to say took advantage, but it ended up, you know, blowing up in their face because you start giving people a bunch of options to have paid time off or change in because it was always like we work 12 hours. If you don't want to take the overtime, that turns into 18 hours of vacation time, and as you can see, that can add up very quickly. And then it ended up like people at the end of, like, you know, you'd work all these like overtime shifts in like January, February, and March to use the off time in the summer, right? And then when the bosses started looking at like, oh, I'm sorry, how many people have how many weeks off extra? And you're like, yeah, we gotta stop doing that. And now it's great because now no one wants to work overtime. So now it feels like you can start to get some fight back in. You know, work out some deals maybe. You have to comp yourself before the end of the pay period, which is Friday. Wolf's Company is nice in that they just put your OT into your pay time. Wait, so you have to essentially do the work yourself? What is wrong with that? That is so weird. That is so weird. What do you want, buddy? Cocoa melon? Yep, okay. Oh, I mean, you have to do all the, like, hey, I worked this amount, I'm taking it on this day. You'd think that there'd be like a thing online you could fill out and just go like, yep, like here it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the worst. This is the worst. Like at least I don't have to go far away to get these enemies that give the earthworms, but this is terrible. The first time then yesterday that we did this, but it didn't really happen, but it did happen. We had more than enough earthworms, and now we don't. I'm gonna have to fish like 18 times. but it's okay. I know going beyond everything else how this happens. If you get OT at the end of the pay period, you just take your time at the beginning of next. Your timesheet says normal instead of... Okay. But I'm sure they could check it if they had to, obviously, right? So, I mean, honor system, but honor system. All right. What do we got here? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. No, oh, well, still got a preemptive attack, but that wasn't... Sort of went to smack his shell, and it didn't really go over well, and... All right. Now, Randy Orlando gets to do in the final blow. A little bit of overkill. That'll work. Oh, lordy. Oh, my God. How many do I have? I want? God damn it. Like, I can't even go and use that one because I know I'm going to either catch nothing or a carp. Why does this game hate me sometimes? So you don't get extra hours like I would say in my deal? Like you would just get 8 hours into your paid time off bank? You wouldn't get, say, like, time and a half added onto that? That's where I'm just confused. Because that's what you would get, unless your overtime doesn't give you time and a half. Then maybe that's it. Miss Rainbow Sparkle! Notice... Someone is happy to hear that. Notice I didn't say sparkles, but it still is a sparkle. Not happy with the show again, eh, buddy? You chose Coco Melon. You chose it. How about some Lulu kids? Lulu kids? Lulu kids? Yeah, that's exciting shows. Eventually, we will get to a point where you can eventually... Stu, are your kids able to turn the tube on and you know, put on a show that they want type of thing? I forgot I completely forgot about that challenge. Completely forgot. How many days we have left in that? Because I know I added a few days. Now I feel really bad because my internet is shitting itself. Not now. But we got to be in like the last 2 days or something now. 3 days left. That's actually more than I thought would be left. I mean, it's doable. It's absolutely doable. Just whether or not the whales that have the points come on in. Come on, give me an earthworm. There we go. Couple of earthworm gems there for us. Yeah. I guess I could take the bus up. Okay, no, that's not the frenemy we need. You've got a friend indeed. Okay, no, okay. Okay, look. Okay, guys, look. I'm not interested. Not interested. I love how there's just these random things. Get away from me, Teddy Ruxpin. Don't, no! Well. Yeah, that was gonna happen too, buddy. I know. I was wondering if I would have killed that thing before, would I have gotten this all-team out attack on that other Teddy Ruxpin enemy? Makes me think. Otherwise, we just murder this thing for a good kill. Now, who thinks that the fishing is gonna go over bad? It probably won't. It probably will go over terrible. And then they get the all-out attack. Except I don't think they do anything with that. What a waste! What a waste, you hooligans! Oh, come on! Alright. I'm gonna do a. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but we're gonna do a prediction, and it's gonna be revolving around whether I'm going to get an eel. Will I fish up an eel in 5 tries or less? Outcome yes or no. Let's give that a 2-minute. Starting up the prediction. It feels, I know it's been a while, right? Oh my god, you forgot about it. Oh my god. Everyone has got the points for the world here. Let's see. Still 0 earthworms. That's absolutely terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Do I have 5 yet? I probably don't even have 5 yet. I think I have like 4. 4. I need 1 more earthworm Jim. Need to murder him. And then, no, Teddy Ruxpin, get away. Yeah, thank you for the reminder. Stu, don't forget to, to pay into that, Stu. We just need, like, the Denise. When Wolfie comes back, I think he's sitting on some points. Baker, Gambler Man, Yeah, I'm Not Jordan. These are all people sitting on some massive points, by the way. I have to be careful with P points. I'm lacking. How many are you at right now? All right, we've got it. We've got the... Can we get one more? Might as well get one more, but I'll still only do it 5. 5. Like Booker T, 5 times. 2.1k. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. But I mean, that's 1 more full day of getting the Shalakar challenge, right? So there is that way to look at it. But just remember, if it does not go over, if it does fail, you do get your points back. So do remember that. You will be getting 40,000 points back if it doesn't happen. So just remember that. Just remember. Do you remember? And I got to keep my my CP up because there's the fight for the next quest. That is a pain in the butt. But I wanted to make it happen with all the times you said it would. I still don't think it's going to happen. And I even, like, it already would have passed, to be fair. But I was nice. You know, I might even add in 1 extra day because of the internet problems. But I'm hoping, you know, the fingers and toes are all crossed that will be okay. Heading into Sunday when it hopefully gets fixed. I have a fear. And it's not really a fear because I'm not too worried about it myself. But so I get a tech coming, but I was reading about, like, so they have these COVID protocols now, right? And I'm like, okay, so the agent tells me to read them over, and most of the stuff is like they'll wear a mask and blah blah blah, and I'm happy about. But then some of them are like, if it seems like it's a simple fix, and they put an example of like laying a new line or replacing the modem or router, that they will just leave a box outside of your door, and then with a pamphlet and steps of how to do it. And now I think I could handle that, but it's like, I'm sort of paying you guys for the service to do it, right? Like, that's all turtle in. And I told the wife, I was like, I got a weird feeling that they're going to drop a modem box, which I would love, in a new line. You're like, oh, that's not going to be fun. You have to move the crib and... Guy probably won't make it as nice as I do. Anyways, here, 5 times. Let's see. I got 5 tries to catch an eel. 5 tries. With the novice rod and the earthworms. Let's see if we can get it. I'm going to hate it if we don't. I'm going to hate it because this is going to spend an hour of fishing. 0 for 1. 0 for 1. 0 for 1. Dear God. Eel? Yes! Thank God. That was all we needed to do. Got 5 of them. Perfect. That's a big ooh for Chelsea. I think you can do the own prediction if you're capable, because I was the one that did the prediction. I think you're the only one that voted. I was. You like this song? It's about the kitties. Yeah. I don't know how the predictions work. I need to figure that out. Oh, would you like me to take care of it then? I can do that. You just actually have to. Oh, you might not have mod thing figured out. That's okay. So the answer was yes, I did. Mod thing hard. Hey, you know what? You did the important mod things right. So it's not that hard, really. I'm sorry, I gotta figure out a show. Now, okay, pick a show. You've been so good the last 2 days and sitting there watching one show, and now pick a show. Pick a show. Go up and pick a show. You want to do the Wheels on the Bus? Let's see if I can find the Wheels on the Bus episode. It's this episode. So you want to watch that? Oh, for God's sakes! It's okay. Things are going good so far. Where did we need to hand that in? That was probably actually over here at the eastern side. It was the long. Watch this woman bury us. Watch this woman bury us. Okay, we gotta bring her in. She wants like, oh, can you bring me 5 slender eels? And we're like, yeah, of course I can. And then she buries us again. It's absolutely disastrous. Give the fish. Eels. Those are long and slender like a penis we all enjoy. Shan. I did not know that penis goes great with a rice dish. Fantastic. I did not know. I guess I should know, considering I'm an owner of one. But it's not really something we work out to. Anyways, yeah. I'd like to give these as a thank you. So we received a couple of Terra bombs and a recipe. Always interested in recipes. Fierce Tiger Chow fan. Sure. Alright, I hope you guys use it too. Sounds good to me. We'll gladly accept your offer then. Good luck with tonight. We're rooting for you. Yeah, thanks for your help. Odd jobber. See, there's the little jab right there. We're police officers doing the odd jobs, helping people out. I love when animes and Japanese RPGs do the little sad tear thing to show that they're upset. I like that. Yeah, so she still thinks that she can call upon the police to do all these small little random jobs, apparently. So, now that that was said and done, we're going to go down to the south. I believe it is Trinity, and they're going to want to have some Testaments training from Abbas. So we can go and take care of that. And I already know the ins and outs of this, so this is going to go over it. The sad tier thing, yes. I get 2 sad tier, yes. It's a thing. I think I went the wrong way. There it is. Hey, welcome to Trinity. Now we gotta meet up with Abbas. First one, I'm just gonna save because that's what we do in these games. Save 81. Overwrite? Yes, please do so. No, we're all good. All right, where's Abbas? Abbas is the guy that looks like Morpheus with no face. I require sustenance. Be right back. You know, me too, but it's just coffee for now, so. Sounds like you want to trace this. I had 8 strokes there. That was great. Yeah, you want to train a bunch of delinquents, eh? What they want here generally, I can give you the Cole's notes of this one, is that these guys want to have. Can you get your lid? Get your lid? They want some self-defense training from the Popo. And apparently we're the ones that are going to answer that call. But what happens is it gets a little, here, can you get your lid? Get your lid. I will put on a new show for you if you get a lid. What happens is, they're not happy. The other gangs are not happy that I've given. Can you put it in the sink? Logan. Okay, Lulu Kids, that's what you were watching. That's what we're watching. Can you put it in the sink? Put your bubbas in the sink? Thank you. Yeah, so what happens is we train these 4 morons, and then the other 4 morons from the other group come on over and go, "What are you doing with the po-po?" And then the guy tells them, and then they're like, "Well, we want to have some help too." So then you got to fight them separately, and then you beat them off. I guess if you beat them, I guess, which I did previously the day that didn't happen yesterday, regardless. So then you have to fight all 8 of them at once. So if you hold on to your CP penis power, they're not really too difficult. So that's what we're going to do again today. They're not overly difficult to begin with, but, you know, just being relatively smart with your brains will work out wonderfully for us all. So that's it. So let's get over this rambunctious chit chat with Abbas. I already put you wanted this show. Do you want me just to, okay, maybe we can find where it's Wheels on the Bus. Maybe that's where I can find. Where do the Wheels on the Bus start? Because did I just call myself Jad? Guess so. Did I start this over and we didn't even get to the Wheels on the Bus? Or when I chose start over? I think it started over from the beginning of the show. It can't be. What kind of show is this? What kind of child show is this that doesn't have the wheels on the bus? It says it has wheels on the bus. Did I miss it? I know. I'm very upset. Oh, it's right there. It starts up. All right. Anyways, coffee, drinking, Wheels on the Bus is happening. That bus went through a yield sign, by the way. Do you want a juice? Want a juice? I think my son requires sustenance as well. All right. Yeah, anyways, Wazy is going to be out some of these techniques. But it's what's comical with this one is there's not even any self-defense. And I joked about this yesterday on the stream that didn't happen. But they go on about how, like, oh, like, you know, you should have a good defense. You know, a great defense is a good offense, blah, blah, blah. Like as if this is some type of shitty football game. But the reality of the situation of this is that I go all out offense to beat the 2 gang members. And it's like, oh, did we learn something about self-defense? No, because we went all offense. That's what happens. So let's go on out front. Let's fight in the downtown core of Cleveland, Ohio, America, London, England, Hamilton, Ontario. And yeah, we'll beat them up. So, and then that's good. And then we go to the bank for the actual story quest. So that's what we want. As if it's like an Avengers Assemble opportunity here or something. It's not. All right. And I don't know what ja means. Like I know like some like the Spanish speaking people. Instead of pointing ha 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 ha, they'll put ja 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 ja, you know, like one of those. I see how that works sometimes, but 4-on-4 battle. Testaments will fight the special support squad section with all of their might. Everyone go. Let's see you cops spill the beans on your... Oh, so maybe that's what the whole thing was, that if we beat them, or no, if they beat us, then we got to spill the beans on whatever this shitty self-defense technique is. Ja? Yeah, like, yeah, so like... I've been in other channels where it's like ja 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 ja, like instead of playing ha 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 ha, they'll put ja 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 ja. Like I don't know if am I missing a meme here? A may may? In German, ja means yes. Oh. Okay, but that wouldn't fix for the Spanish thing. But for this, I don't think the Trinity people are German. But it would have made sense if they said, yeah, like, are we ready to fight? Ja, meaning yeah. I don't know. They don't really have a lot of, like, German names. So I'm trying to understand. Right. Like I said, easy peasy stuff right off the hop. Don't want to use too much of the CP. So, like, if we could just, like, encourage ourselves to be really, really mean and beat these things up rather easily. You know, everything's going to be A-okay. So they all don't have any elemental differences. No resistances are basically all the same and pretty decent HP. But I want them to all join up into a nice little circle so that we can just nail them with, you know, a couple of AoEs. You know what we're talking about with the AoEs? You know, like this? Unfortunately, I need them to, like, move forward. Like, I could nail all 4 of them, but to do that would not work. But that's okay. A wild swan would be really nice. Oh, that's why it doesn't. Okay, yep. Just keep attacking, because that one guy's probably gonna move up. So this will work out wonderfully for all of us involved, I think. Yeah, just stay in the circle. It's actually wonderful. There you go. Could you move? Thank you. You could have moved into the circle. How great was that? How about you? You want to move into the circle? Do they all want to move into the circle? See, you're. I don't know if you'll move in or not, so I'll nail that just to see, just in case. But you'll certainly see how easy these guys are just to randomly take out here. It works out well for everybody here. And then I'm just going to utilize that and get rid of them. So I can use one. But the feel is to not let them get a critical attack either, and I picked up on that relatively quickly. I feel sorry about them. They're going to die. I'll get nailed from some little girl with, you know, cat ears. That'll do the job. So like I said, they're going to get all mad and angry that we blew them away relatively easily here. So another gang is going to come on in and go, hey, what's going on here? So we're going to have to beat them up. And then after we beat them up, welcome back, Chelsea Ann. Then we have to beat all of them off at the same time. So it's going to be like a giant gangbang of beating off 8 people at once. Forgot a drink. Wait, I thought that was your sustenance you were getting. Wait, can sustenance be a drink? Or were you referring to that as food? Could have been that, I guess. All right, so let's bring on in the other people. I can't remember what their name was, unfortunately here. So you can see they're swearing bullshit apparently. The Saber Vipers, that's right. So to think of this as a whole thing, sort of what's been going on is we've been fighting up against the Mafia. So, you know, and we know from the very beginning of the game that we're led to believe that the Mafia beat up these guys and made it to believe it was somebody else. So that still is sort of like the ongoing thing. Police officers, Mafia, we're going to get to the bottom of it, I think. But now these guys in red trim and black would also like to get some lovable self-defense training. So we're going to give it to them as well. Same fight, Morty, as before. So we do that, then fight all of them back part 2. Exactly. Wait, remember, yesterday didn't happen, so. You've arrived at just the right time. And yes, drinks can be sustenance because smoothies. Oh, like, now, are you one of those that, do you throw in a bunch of different types of fruits and or vegetables? Although I wouldn't think like a vegetable would be a smoothie, right? Like I picture fruits are smoothies and if you're throwing vegetables in, it's, what would I else call that? It's not a smoothie. Can't think of it. Regardless, like you just throw in just all blueberry, or you're mixing it all up. Maybe I should try some smoothies. I was thinking about this the other, like almost like the past 2 weeks, like, and I know it's hard to explain to everyone, like unless you're, and not necessarily have to be a parent, but it's sort of like the way it works for me. Like I'm thinking of like, I think of my little guy here, Logan. I make sure he's taken care of. I wake up, I give him breakfast, make sure he's got everything he needs. And little old me, like I'm sitting here like, I don't eat. You know, like usually it's just a coffee. Like it's those things that you forget to take care of yourself. Just because you're so worried to make sure that they got everything that they need, obviously, right? So, I like lots of different types of fruits and veggies can be in a smoothie. My protein powder is actually made from kale and other greens, but it tastes like a vanilla cake. I feel like there's something missing there. So do you do those as a meal replacement? Because like the protein powder is meant to be the calorie filling thing, right? And then obviously you're throwing in, you know, the fruits and vegetables as sort of like, you know, just on top of it to get all your vitamins and whatnot, and probably just so it doesn't taste like ass, maybe? All right, so we're gonna fight these guys. These guys have knives and bats with nails in them. That could be terrifying. Back-to-back vacations will do that. Absolutely, that will do that. PP&J, jelly or jam? Jelly or jam? Yeah, that's a good shot right off the hop. Stun knife? How dare you? I mean, who was making fun of you? You okay? You took a little tumble. You took a little tumble. At last. All right. Oh, I think the one I used for these goofballs was the shared murder weapon. So you'll see that she has a combo craft, and that can nail everybody. So I'll probably... I wonder if I can use that, or it has to be used on her turn. Interesting times, ladies and gentlemen. So who's... Okay, so who's going to move? So that guy is going to move. So I should probably... Well... He's not going to move. Alright, let's get these guys. Hey, you know what? When I was a kid, long before you could, like, basically... I guess nowadays kids can't bring, you know, peanut butter and jam sandwiches to school anymore. Or peanut butter, for that matter. But I was never a peanut butter and jam or jelly kid, but peanut butter was, like, my... That was, like, my thing. Like, sandwiches all day. PP. PB. Not PP. Oh my god, I just had like a terrible, terrible moment. That's the end of Jordan speaking today. Alright, now let's get rid of that combo craft. Nail everybody. This should be it. Here we go to Clip Town. Damn it! Oh, and it's so terrible because it's just like, I love me some pee-pee. Oh my god, it's so terrible. Alright, yeah, like I said, so now we're gonna have to fight both of them together, but we're gonna have a bunch of CP up, so it will go by pretty good. Oh man, it was so good. Smoke grenade, cooling sprays, battle scopes. So I think the last time that I fought these people before, I used Analyze a little bit more, and I realized that they were all the same. So I love how they say, like, oh, we barely made it through the skin of our teeth here. And it's like, well, no, we actually murdered them pretty good there, Jed. You kidding me? How the hell we lose them? Well, I guess you guys don't have, like, penis skills or anything like that. You're no better than those blue bastards. Wait, are we both blue here, or what? Doesn't this mean we're just as weak as those hooded freaks? Probably. One of those things. Concerned about that? I guess you would be. Sworn rivals. Testaments will never falter to the likes of those Saber Viper scum. So yes, now they're going to join forces to murder us. It's not going to go over well. Because like I said, I got my CP up. So that won't go over well for them. But I feel like some violence going on here, you know, some assaults happening, but you know, considering we were part of it, you can't go out arresting people for it. So I guess we don't do that. But oh, I also think it's finally starting to settle. God damn it, I do love me the PP sandwiches. Yep, certainly. That stroke count. I gotta have like a stroke counter somewhere, eventually. Sure, yeah, we'll agree to everything here. Why not? Yep, all of you get on together. Why do you keep dragging us into further? This was the whole deal. You will take it more seriously if it feels like your life is on the line, right? Wait, so is this like literally to the death? Could you imagine? You're gonna take them on down to Clown Town. Oh, I think we'll be able to handle ourselves. We got the porno star, Randy Orlando. And again, if I stick to the old plan of just getting them all together, we'll be okay. I wonder if we could just nail, like, I wonder if you just nail them. See, it's sort of a waste right there. That only attacks one. So just sort of getting everyone to move in together is where we're at. Oh, come here. Come here. Eat a combo. It's okay. Oh, buddies. Oh, you hit your head. That's because you're sitting on your bike upside down. It's not meant for that. Oh, did you mess your hair? Did you mess your hair? Oh, rough life. Oh. Can't get it better? Can't get it better? Can't get it better? Can't get it better? Mwah, mwah. You're okay. There's not even a bump there. You okay? Can I have a high five for okays? Oh. There we go. There's some good high fives. Mwah. Now, you can't play with this upside down like that. That's how you got hurt. Okay? Oh, you got a little bit of a red mark. You okay? You don't make that go away? Yogurt bites? So let me grab him his juice. He likes to hit the mute button hilariously. I got you a juice. Over here. Come on. Let's go sit down so you're not going to hurt yourself. There you go. There's a tiny hand reaching for you. Yeah, there was. He likes to, like, touch the... I mean, he loves to, like, mash the keyboard or whatever. Hence why I have a program... so that the keyboard locks. Are you winning, son? Denise Varga, there's a whale of P points right there. Denise, I gotta tell you, don't forget to feed into the Shadow Card community. Keep them happy challenge. And I'm doing fine, buddy. Glad to see you coming on in for a stream. I'm always happy to see you. How are you, mate? What are we doing here? There we go. There we go. We're looking for things that are... Oh, see, that's... Okay. That's what we need. I think these people are gonna stumble in here. That's... I apologize for the loudness. Yes! Bring yourselves into the circles! Yes! You just hit me with a fireball? How dare you? What show, buddy? Coco Melon? We were just... There you go. Right. Who can we murder here? I think... Is everyone together enough yet? I don't think so. You'll have to screenshot how close we keep on getting Shadow Card Hap so we can show him we tried. I still will chuckle to myself that he himself cannot do it. Like, that to me is the comical spot. I think, like I said, I will add in one extra day. I'll add in one extra day just because of everything sort of going terribly. So it might work. You're doing awesome. Just got affiliate, and my friends came to my stream and did a sub train. Got 9 subs on my first affiliate stream. That was the best feeling ever, and I wasn't going to apply for affiliate in the first. Denise Varga, I am ecstatic to hear that for you. Ecstatic. I'm glad that you know, you got yourself onto affiliate. You got 9 subs. That's great to hear, buddy. Keep the train rolling, I say. Oh, I was gonna say, like, did that guy just like cancel my life or what? Oh, this is gonna be the end of them anyways. Oh, you can. I can't reach everybody. Can we reach everybody? Everyone but one. Well, that guy can't do anything, so we'll just murder him anyways. Problem is, I don't have anything to give back to these people. No emotes. I mean, when I first got in on that myself there, Denise Varga, it happened. I didn't have any emotes. I got on it. But just keep it as an idea, you know. Who are we gonna murder now? This poor man has no idea. I have a thing that I managed to do myself. The sub alert. I sing Bakamata for my sub alert. Oh, that is fantastic. I wish I knew what that was, though. Is that the thing that I have to look up myself and read and hear? I played Yakuza. Oh, that's what that is. I mean, I've never seen it referred to as that. You don't like these weirdo cats, do you? I feel like we just need to throw on a show like Little Baby Mom. That's the show everyone loves. Yeah. Yeah. Bakamatai is the name of the most famous song from... Yes, I remember it now. Oh, we got a lot of things. Now, finally, we beat up on all the gangs. We just need to go off to the bank. We'll hand in all the previous quests, of course. And, you know, basically... things went well. So what were you playing that you nailed out these 9 subs for yourself there, Denise? Were you playing Yakuza? Was that how it was fitting for you? It's enough from Morpheus Orpheus here. See, here's the comical spot that I was saying earlier. Abbas tells him, like, you can't rely on brute force. You gotta have, gotta have defense, outside of the fact that we didn't even bother with any defense. We smacked them good with good, strong offense. Same as always, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and not even good, but I am looking at hard mode. I feel like I want to go back to that game, but I'm sort of like you. Like, I'm either waiting for it to come on PC, but that'll probably be a long time, or if I ever get lucky enough to get a PS5. I did go, like, yesterday when I was at the mall. I did, the wife was getting her eyebrows done. So I went on to EB Games, your GameStop spot, whatever the heck you guys call it in America. I don't know what it is in Russia if you have one. I did ask him if they had any PS5s. He laughed at me, so I was just like, "Oh, okay." I didn't know it was still a laughable thing. Like, what? Can I just ask? Like, what is the weird thing about retail workers? Like, in specific to that, like, you ask about a product that they should have, and I understand that they're hard to get, but what's with, like, the thing like laughing at a customer because I asked, as if it was laughable that I even asked whether you had this super expensive product? Like, was I missing something there? Don't know why I typed, but I am looking at hard mode. I meant was getting my ass kicked at hard mode. I mean, eventually I got what you're saying, Denise. I know you have been playing hard mode. Now, are you playing it through just like normally, start at the beginning with hard mode, or are you jumping to the chapters just to nail that check mark for the hard mode? Well, it was good learning experience as well. I was jumping to get the manuscripts that I need. Okay. Oh, Denise, finally someone that I wanted to ask that this may touch upon. I know that Twitch was in talks, or in works, not talks, works, in working out different subscription prices for people in different countries. Because I guess across the board, it was just like $5 American for everyone, regardless of where you lived, Canada, Russia, whatever. And I saw that they are starting to adjust the prices so that they make a little bit more sense for people in foreign countries, where like $5 American might actually be a lot of money. I'm not sure if it is a lot of money in Russia or how that equates or anything, but like the example I saw yesterday was put up was like a sub in Brazil now, I think, is $1.99. So I was curious, like, was that something that changed? Like, that'd be interesting to see. I think I won't be doing it anymore. I just made a build for hard mode, so tomorrow I will start playing normal. It costs 399 rubles for me now, and it was always 399 rubles. I think 68. Yeah, so like that's the same for me. It's $5, but it's depending on how our dollar is, it's about $7 to $8 a subscription. Basically 20% off the cut. So let me ask you this, and I don't want to, you don't have to answer this if you don't want it, but is in rubles, like, is that a lot of money? Like, I mean, I know when you're saying like that's like 399 rubles is only like $6-7, but is that a lot of money in Russia speaking? Like, as I know you and I have had the conversation about like Sony PlayStation games, right? Like they're always super expensive because, like, on Steam, where there's the Russian cost, and then they're much cheaper on there, or other places, right? You're getting your games far cheaper, but Sony doesn't do that, which sort of sucks, right? All right, well, we finished on all off that. Testament's training complete. We can go back to the SSS and escape from reality. Go rest it on up at the SSS and hand in our quests. Like, it's funny, like, I haven't bought a game on my PlayStation in a while, but there was a reason why I also always bought digital. And that was because of the tax. There is no, or was no tax on digital goods in Canada. But as of July 1st of this year, they just started taxing. So like Netflix now gets taxed. Amazon gets taxed, but that's the yearly Disney Play. All these things are now taxed, which is comical. But I haven't checked on a PlayStation game yet to see if they've been taxed yet or not. So, all right. Well, receptionist Fran's going on over. It is not a lot of money, but a lot of money to spend on a subscription to something that won't give anything back. Example: 1 month of PS5 costs 550 rubles. Okay, that makes some sense there. How much is a bottle of vodka in Russia, Denise? That's what we need to know. That's how I can accomplish looking at anything here. Hello. Okay, are you able to bring them up? All right, thank you. 1 sec. Shocking! Amazon's actually gonna bring my packages to my door. I don't know how to check. There is no vodka delivery. I feel like that's a failure in Russia right there. There's no vodka. You can't get alcohol delivered to you. I feel bad about that, Denise. I do. All right, we're gonna go rest up and I feel like I want to rest up in. I mean, we'll rest up in Lloyd's room, but it's no Randy Orlando room, of course. All right, now we're just gonna save. Then we're gonna head on off to the bank. Okay, we're good. All right, just give me a hot second. I'm just going to check for my packages at the door. I'll be right back.
Committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending. search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my
The end of lockdown. The return of game. I found that there's a 6-liter bottle of vodka for $195. Almost 1 liter of Grey Goose costs $100. But all other vodka that is before 0.8 liter. Okay, so like what it sounds like is that the really, really good stuff is expensive, but then I'm sure you have like Russian normal stuff that's $10 to $15. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, we're done here. Let's pet the dog. Gotta pet the dog, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta pet the dog. Dog is not there. Okay. I don't know where the dog went. They kept telling me that the dog was there. Regardless, we're going to the bank. That's not where we want to go. Look at the detective thing. We got everything check marks across the board. Threat letters to the IBC. That's where we're heading on off to now. And then we're finally caught up with where we were yesterday, because it took me an hour to do so. Well, about the same time, just except we had some shitty fishing experiences, obviously. Or we could go to the casino. Any votes for the casino, or we'll go to the bank first? We'll go to the bank. Story time! Look at that! Look at that! At the IBC. The International Bank of Crossbell. Brandy, I'm sorry. You're going to have to find something else to be impressed with. Because if a building is impressing you, you got something else to work on there. It's enormous, okay? Unfortunately, it's not just shaped like a penis. So I don't know where these people are counting their stories from. It doesn't look like it's 16 stories, although I can't see the top, so I guess. You shall return pizza for lunch. Sounds wonderful. But it's no PP penis sandwich, like I said earlier. So apparently some companies that are unaffiliated with the bank are renting out space through the floors here. So, yeah, significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue. So what's the plan? Well, I mean, so I guess we're trying to find, there is a guy that is working with the mafia that is the bank manager. That building looks impressive to you also? No. Oh, Denise, I wanted to ask you something. I saw this on Reddit. Do you have like a giant tower in Russia that has like a revolving restaurant in it and whatnot? Have you ever been in it? I can't remember what it's called. I'm trying to remember. It starts with like an O. No, the alt. I probably should just look this up. Russian Tower, right? That'll get the juices flowing, I think. Russian Tower. Let's see what comes up. Maybe it's in Moscow City? Is it called the Lacta Center? No, that's not it. Hold on. These are buildings. I want the tower, god damn it. Oh, that might be it. Ostankino Tower? I guess you have a lot of towers, obviously. Ernest! Yes, Ernest, he was the one that was trying to get Ellie to join on up from her grandfather, who was mayor of the city, but she wants to stay being a police officer, so that's good. I thought I was talking about TV, sorry. I thought you were talking about Moscow City. It's a very cool looking place. Let me click on that. That's a lot of Russia right there. That's a lot of Russia. Oh. So have you been to either one of them then? Hi. Got a kitty ball? Am I going to wear that off the head? Probably gonna wear that off the head. Do you live nearby in Moscow City? As you know, work will become much busier next month, so I'll try to get a head start. Well, thank you, Ellie. We don't care. We're just cops. Oh, by the by, Ellie, have you given my offer some thought? Yes, we've already figured life out. We slept on it. We had a good conversation with Lloyd Bannings about it. We're going to stay police officers. Everything is nearby in Moscow because of our subway. I never would have thought that Moscow would have like a world-class... Well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say it's world-class subway, but I would assume it's a pretty decent subway system. I mean, it's probably no Tokyo, Ginza line, something like that. Regardless, anytime anyone plays Persona 5, you will never find the Ginza line on your first go. It's a literal impossibility to do so. No. Oh, no. No. Well, now it's gone. It went behind Dad's computer. I don't think there's a bigger subway in the world than in Moscow. You're probably not wrong. Because when you think of things of like New York City or the Tokyo subway station, I'm sure maybe Chicago has a really good one. Like, those are all very like compact city-wise, I guess. So if Moscow's got to go out a little bit deeper, maybe. That could be the thing. So yeah, Secretary Ernest here, it's not that he's mad, but he's not too pleased that Ellie doesn't really want to get into being involved in politics right now. Her job is a police officer, and so she wants to stick with that at least for now, so seeing things through, and then maybe we can figure it afterwards. But yeah, he'd rather us join in and help it out. But I believe there's a festival coming up, so until she's reached her full potential. Sighs from Secretary Ernest, but we'll do that anniversary festival. One small request. Here it is. The anniversary festival's opening ceremony next month. According to our friend Google, Seoul, South Korea has the largest... I forgot about Korea. What about North Korea? Does that not get any love? I mean, I never would have thought of that. Like, I thought for sure Tokyo. Or Japan, I guess. Do you think they have just like one sorry line that goes into North Korea that they just don't know about yet? I always find it comical. Like, there's that one... You just know, like, what's his name? Kim Jong-un or whatever the heck his name is. Like, when Steam, every once in a while, does the... does like their light up map, and there's always just one account in North Korea, and everyone jokes it's obviously Kim Jong-un. The fact, I don't know what's worse, the fact that that guy knows how terrible things are in his country, yet still thinks it's great to play Steam, but everyone else, they're eating cardboard and shit. Oh my god. That's a lot of kilometers. Chelsea Ann, do you know what a kilometer is? I mean, the rest of the world uses them except for America, Zimbabwe, and probably, I don't know, North Korea. It's about 1/6 of a mile, yes. 1/6 of a mile. A 6th? Is it really a 6th? Am my fractions not my strong suit, maybe? All I know is that, like, a mile is 1.6 kilometers. But you would be right. Never argue with a woman. That'll get you nowhere in life. It's one thing I've learned. 1 hour till Swoony gets in here. And we can ask him the last time that he's argued with you. I guess you would be right there, yeah. When I was a kid, I thought that a mile is 100 kilometers. Yeah. If only America would get on with the rest of the world and just use kilometers. Everything's got to be weird for them, right? Good old Grace from, I believe, the Crossbell Times. That's according to Google. I don't understand with measurements or numbers, so yeah, don't ask me if that's legit. Yeah, it sounds about right. She's gonna write a terrible article about us, but a fantastic article about Randy Orlando and his large penis, probably, in his upcoming new porno movies. To be honest, I was hoping I could get the job as the SS Soul Reporter. I like writing articles about you guys. Of course you do, because they sell like hotcakes and you're just burying us every 5 seconds in them. So you're getting dunked on. Sounds about right. Did Swoony understand any of those number things that appeared on the Discord last night about my internet troubles? The only thing I was still unsure of that I never really got the explanation for was the reference of noise. That was the only thing I was like a little... Because I asked the agent I was talking with, I was like, what do you mean by like noise? Like you're like, oh, I'm seeing a lot of noise on your lines. And I'm like, well, like, what the hell do you mean by that? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking in technical jargon. I'm like, well, you're really not talking in technical jargon. Had you talked in technical jargon, you would have actually told me what noise was. Instead, you tried to dumb it down for me. And then that didn't really work out either, so... But apparently it's just like interference in the lines. What's the matter? I think you're running out of shows. Thomas? By the way, I posted my new painting in Discord. I just remember that I can do it. You can do it! You can. Fantastic skills, by the way, Denise. What is wrong? I think because you woke up late, now we're running into Terrible City. What does this jumping up and down mean? It's weird because I've heard it referred to as noise, but also... Right. If he would have just told me, oh, I'm seeing a lot of interference on your lines, I would have been like, oh, that makes sense. I know what you're saying, but... He said noise, and I was like, what? Oh God. Baker Rooney's in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm not Jordan. Not in chat. What did they say was causing the interference? They didn't. That was the problem. So I was happy that I got a guy who actually knew what he was talking about. But sort of like in the end of it was just like... He had to do a bunch of other tests. So he wrote... Typical when you call someone, right? It's the typical like, well, I don't notice any problems right now. And that, so when I called this back long ago when I had the problem at the beginning, that was the first jackass I got from Rogers, was like, I don't notice any problems on your line. See you later, goodbye. And then the next problem was waiting 45 minutes and then they never answered. And then finally I got a guy who just said, I'm going to do a test. Oh, wait, I don't notice anything wrong. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes. And then he's like, oh, I can do one other test. And then he's just like, he puts in a big long, oh, like, so I'm like, oh, is that like good or bad? And he's like, I found your problem. And that was it. He just said there's a lot of noise causing the problems on the upload. Damn it! You did come in. No, like, I mean, Yesterday's stream went terribly, Bakeroni, because the internet shit itself. So I finally got someone that knew what they were talking about, and I got some guy coming on Sunday. So to fix the line or probably replace the modem and all that jazz. You're playing Final Fantasy 14? Logan, you keep telling me you want that show. I have another show on for you out in your living room. What would you like? You keep pointing, but show me a show. Pick a show. I think it's because he woke up so late. We just put Coco Melon on. Oh, I'm just waiting till the beginning of next month to jump on into Final Fantasy 14. If you guys join, I mean, not that it matters, I don't think. Because I think they're starting to be like World of Warcraft, where as long as if you're in the same data center, which I assume you guys would be in the Aether. I am on server Cactar. It is the best MMO. I do believe so currently, not right now, not all of us can play together because Baker's on a different data center. But the next expansion, they are opening it up worldwide. So essentially, we could all essentially play together. But so right now, you have to be on the same data center. So if you get in on that, Chelsea, that'd be something else we could play as well. So, but my wife was waiting for her World of Warcraft sub to expire. She doesn't want to be on 2 subscriptions, whatnot. So she's waiting for the end of the month to jump on that, and I was like, okay, I'll play it. So, oh, Baker, you can't tell me what you have to tell me what dungeon you got at least. Was it Sasatashi or whatever it is, or Copper Bell Mines? Yeah, the next expansion, all of the data centers are going to be accessible for all players. That's the least I've read about it. So we're gonna go on in here. Chat it up with the shitty guard, Bills. Not Bill, Bills. Talking to us about the weather. How high of a kite is he on right now? Your motivation has returned? No, it hasn't, Bills. It hasn't. Alright, so I'm thinking we should talk to the receptionist, get life rolling here. Security guard Wang! Your and mine favorite one. Do you know what server your friend is on there, Chelsea Ann? Trader Rosero. We have business here. We're going to arrest the bank manager. No, we're not doing that. Nothing unusual to report today, Polly. Thank you. Is your name DJ Polly? All right, so I think that's the where you extrapolate your Mira for something else, I think. I have no idea. He's been playing it for a good while. It's actually just... Oh, that'll be perfectly fitting. I feel bad that we haven't been able to play Monster Hunter either, though, because my schedule has not worked out well for it, unfortunately, but... Thankfully, playing games with friends online doesn't really need that upload speed. Download speed is not the problem. Thank you for helping us test our new service. It could have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really? That's, yes, good to hear. What's it matters? Whoa! Likewise, we'll be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you today? That's okay. We've been playing the 3 of us a couple times on late game stuff, so really we're all just ready to hop on with you legit whenever. Help you we'll get through there. I've been actually trying to Just this week has just been terrible, like just game time for anything as well. Like just basically the streaming time. Oh, you finished all those? Did you want some more? Yeah? Okay. I gotta get the little guys some more snacks. Come on, let's get some more snacks. I'm back. Yeah, snack time. Who doesn't love snack time, right? Would it be possible to see Mr. Qua? Oh, heaven forbid you. But you're not here to see Miss Qua. No, not Miss Qua. Mr. Qua. Questions about snack time is probably happening. He's probably gonna be like, yeah, make sure my lawyer is here. The Popo are here to talk to me. Leave it up to Mademoiselle Ali to crash the CEO's party. I mean, I don't think he was having a party or anything like that, so. I'll send him on in. Radio. Ooh, a key card for the elevator. Office is on the top floor. The penthouse. We shall board the elevator. We should. Alright. Nice little chit chat. We're going to save that game though. Just in case something terrible happens. No! I don't know if it's the controller or what. It's everything. Where is this elevator? Wait, is it behind you? Like, do I have to chat it up with this guy? Is this the elevator? It could be. It's a fucking giant ass elevator. It's an identification card because all different businesses that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor. I mean, that doesn't sound like that's beefed up security. That just sounds like normal security. Scope of the project grew to its current size once a cross-Belgian government joined, and I have heard speculation that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. I can't forget about the lovely Jeffrey Epstein Foundation. You know, they're helping out Doodle everybody out there, I guess. So you're telling me Crossbell's most generous man's waiting us for the top, eh? Can only go to the 16th floor, eh? Diddlers. Ooh, swanky. Looking swanky. I should have some of my... No. I was gonna say iced tea. Does that suck when you think you're gonna drink one thing and then it's something else? Not that the peach drink isn't anything good, but... This certainly looks like a bigger building from the inside than it does on the outside. This looks like the tower that Denise visits in Moscow City. I have visited the Epstein Foundation's office so we could meet Jeffrey there. but it hardly ever compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. And it's at the end of the hallway. Oh, can I go wandering like a small child? Yeah, good call. Wait, at the end of here? Or is this just wrap? Oh, so this is just like... Wait. So what is this? You just jump down here? Like, when the stock fails, do you just run down the end of the hallway and just jump over this and fall down 16 floors right to the bottom until you make a good smack sound? Or what? Pretty flowers. Is this the washroom? Uncle's office is just down the hallway, Lloyd. We should go. Well, what? Can't we go to Belle's op? All right, fine. Fine. Knock, knock. Oh, yo, Uncle Dieter. It's Ellie. That's a hell of an office right there. One day I hope to have an office like that. Sort of be like Vince McMahon and have like a giant T-Rex just on my wall out of nowhere. Sounds about right, but more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well. Apologies for not scheduling a proper appointment with you. And don't talk as though we're strangers. Please relax. Okay. You're my little girl's best friend and the daughter of my own good friend as well. Surely you haven't forgotten. Nothing short of family at this point. Now, I've heard from my dear beloved daughter that you've joined the Popo. Would these be your fellow ossifers? Yes, they are. We're part of a special support section. Nice to meet you, sir. Name's Lloyd. Lloyd Bannings. You're under arrest. Place your penis on the desk and turn around. No? That wasn't going to do? I've read about you in the Crossbell Times. Shit. Oh, shit. He's read about our follies. What on earth is happening? Jordan's having a good time. That's what's happening. I am Dai Kwa, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. Lloyd, Randy, and Theo. We're all friends here. So, please be at ease. Drop your guns here, kids. Oh, he's dreamy, apparently, with all the stars and sparkle. Are his teeth just gleaming right now? Apparently he bleaches. I wonder if he bleaches his butt. I heard Denise bleaches his butt. He's swoon worthy. Oh god, have I gone too far now? What if Swoony bleaches his butt? Are we getting a little too personal here? I mean, I just know I was sharing a conversation with Baker and he told me he did. But he told me not to tell anybody. So... But he's not here, right? He's too busy running around in a little dungeon. So, let's keep that to ourselves. Bring it back into penis sandwiches or something, right? We're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation. And as of now, you're under arrest. Is he still going to be really happy about this or what? This Yin fellow sent an orb mail from the IBC to your office. Yes! Thank you for the Cole's notes on that one. Yes, I was trying to remember after fishing and failing and all that jazz. I'm unaware if I know anyone who bleaches their boot. See, the key word there, Chelsea Ann, is unaware. You're not watching Swoonworthy all the time now, are you? You don't know what he's doing back there. He could be doing it right now. He's in a meeting, but we know what he's doing. We know. So if you could, give us some security footage of who this suspect was that sent this email from the IBC's main terminal, we would love it. Or he possibly had a VPN take control of the terminal, and he probably did it from halfway across the world. That could have been it as well. Maybe it was Bill's that did it. Could it have been Bill's? Okay, this all sounds fine, but Have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously? Please say Bills. Please say Bills. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you not explored any other avenues? No, we've jumped straight to this conclusion that you're the bad man. What if I was pretending to be this Yin character and I sent you this message? Randy Orlando, you have to know that he does not joke. Calm down, just hypothetical, just talking out of my butts. Could you imagine the headlines if I'd revealed that I was, in fact, a legendary ass man? Sorry, assassin. Reality is hardly ever that outlandish. Yes, Uncle, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't scare us like that. Quite the practical joker, is he? Well, I apologize. That was rather crude of me, so let's not give things a second glance. If any of my employees are truly responsible for sending you the orb mail, I would essentially be implicated in that crime, would I not? I feel like he's the one doing the police work here for us. Why are we even here? Yeah, get the chick with the cat ears on this. She'll be able to tell us what's been going on. An interesting question. Yes, VPN. NordVPN, probably. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked. Apparently, Lloyd doesn't know what hacked means. Dungeon conquered. Which was the dungeon that you completed? And are you a DPS heals or a tank man? And also, are you a Lalafell? And if not, why not? That's what we need to know the answers to. A lot of them came at you really quickly there, but Orenvale started a character on the North America Data Center. Nice! So that's the Aether one, correct? What does that even mean? Like what I said or what Baker said? Or both? I play Dragoon, DPS. No, I'm not a Lalafell. Damn it! Are you a cat person? So Orenvale is the dungeon. Base game is reference to A Realm Reborn before any expansions. Started a character on the North America Data Center, which is probably Aether. And a Lalafell, just Google it, Chelsea. I'm not sure if Rule 34 will apply. It shouldn't. But those are the little people. I love them. They're great. What were they called in Final Fantasy 11? Yeah, they're cute little tiny race of people. Were they like Tarus or something like that? I don't think they were Lalafells. Like, they look exactly the same, but they're... I want to say Taru, like Taru or something. I can't remember. Orbital Network is still in its testing phase, so obviously there could be some hacks. Oh. Well, that would be why. Well, interesting. So you're telling me porno star Randy Orlando, not only is this Yin guy some crazy assassin, but he's also an Orbital whiz? Why do I have a weird feeling that maybe someone else will be, you know, playing puppeteer like this? Maybe it's Tita, you know? She was big on all this stuff, wasn't she? Maybe it's Futaba. Just hacking away from the top of a cafe. Well, we have ourselves a serious problem. Apparently, Yoshi P, director for Final Fantasy XIV, suggested he wants to work on Final Fantasy XIV till he dies. I mean, that's good. I just hope he has many years left. I was thinking about that the other day. I wondered if like Final Fantasy would just stick with 14 as their MMO, or would they like, you know, like when Final Fantasy 18 comes out, would they start another MMO? Because I've seen like a lot of talk, because it's not as old as World of Warcraft, but it is getting up there, whether they would do like a graphical update. Not that that really is needed. The game looks fantastic, but I feel like a graphical update, maybe to take advantage of the new stuff within 5 years, would be really good. I love the cat people too. My first character ever was a cat person, and then I fantasia'd my main into a Lalafell. Ah, yes, the bunny people. But I think you need to... I think the bunny people you have to... That's not in the base game, though. I'm not saying that... Like, I mean, if you like an MMO, you'll like Final Fantasy. But I would suggest, like, you know, don't go crazy in case, you know, it just doesn't feel right. A quiet child is sometimes a child up to no good. Give me a second. He's okay. He's just dancing. Never played an MMO, like, ever? Wow. It is. And arguably, like, yeah, everything that Baker said, on point. But I would say, like, it's hard to explain if you've never played one, but as someone who's played a few of them, mostly WoW, but I haven't played that in a long time, we'll never go back. Final Fantasy XIV sort of feels like it can be experienced solo, because it feels like it's a typical Final Fantasy story. Does that sound like right, Baker? Maybe? I now understand just how valuable your experiences have been for you, and allow me to aid you in any way I can. Well, it's reassuring to hear that from you, Uncle. We'll figure it out. I see great potential in the four of you now that we've spoken face to face. This is where he hits like a button by his desk, and we all drop through the floor. Drop through the floor. Just like at Don Corneo's mansion. Oreo! Oreo is running around like a crazy person. I'm sure you've realized this already. We got problems here in Crossbell, and I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of it as well. Why aren't the police aware of this? I mean, to progress through the story, you have to do dungeons with other people, but I know in Shadowbringers you can go through the story dungeons with AI. Oh, see, I haven't played in that long to see that stuff. But I mean, if the four of us can all have a go, or the five of us with Justin, like, it's good to have some friends. And I played Final Fantasy XIV early on, not 1.0, but A Realm Reborn. I pretty much got it at the very beginning. I played in the beta. I remember that much. And seeing how they changed things, like, going forward, of, like, at the very beginning, they didn't, like, sync up your levels, so, like, you always had to be the right level to do a dungeon, and now everything can be, like, hey, all four of us can be different levels, you get synced up for a dungeon together, it syncs your levels up to the appropriate level, and everyone can go and do it, so it doesn't matter if people are different levels or stuff, it'll sync you to the right level for everybody. No, if you wait, actually... If you wait until Endwalker comes out, Chelsea, if you buy Endwalker, you get all of the expansions before it. That's how Square works their stuff, so it's really nice. Yeah, so you would get everything. You could be the bunny lady you want to be sit out to. Like, that's what I'm waiting for. I'll play it probably at the beginning of next month. And then I'll wait till Endwalker comes out, buy it, and then I get all of the expansions through it, because it'll probably be my thing to play for a little bit here and there. So yeah, like you can pre-order it, and then when it comes out, you get everything. Just don't buy the latest one, obviously. Like that's out currently, I mean. Buy Endwalker. What's the one that's out now? Is it Stormblood? Or Shadowbring? It's one of those. I can't remember. What did you get for the digital collector's edition, though? Yeah, so don't buy Shadowbringers, Chelsea. Don't buy Shadowbringers. Buy Endwalker. Because then you'll get screwed. You'll end up paying for Shadowbringers and Endwalker if you do it that way. Like, I know there's a good trial on right now. I know you can play like up to level 60. I think you can play A Realm Reborn for free right now, but I don't know what the limitations are. Whether you can play with friends, whether you can't trade stuff like that. So that's the only stuff I'm unaware of. Mounts, a couple of other things. Early access to Endwalker by like 9 days, I think. Okay. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. They're just some, I believe Justice is dead. Heaven's Ward expansion now included in the free trial. Play up to level 60 free without time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that would be what I would do, Chelsea. Because you're making a new account. Like, I can't do it because I have an existing account. But I would just log on with your new account, and you and Wolfie can play it up to level 60, and then wait until Endwalker comes out, and then buy that if you guys liked it. And if you didn't, then you didn't waste any time. So justice is the foundation of a trustworthy society. I feel like Mr. Qua is a little bit too on the nose with things here. It's probably weird trading things, and I think I know there's a limit to how much gil you can have. Is it gil or Jill? I've always heard it as gil, but that's the money. And then we could all make a free company, and then we could buy a house together. So which server are you on, Baker, with your North American account? Leviathan. Okay. You don't have really bad latency on that from you being all across the pond and having those tubes having to go underneath the Atlantic Ocean? Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but unseen evil still. Yeah, so in other words, petty crime is down low, but the top tier crimes are getting big and strong. No, I have exit lag installed. Helps with latency. What the? I've never fucking heard of that. And that's precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity they do. Fuck the bracers. So sick and tired of hearing them. Despite that, I enjoyed my time with them. But in this game, we're popos. Okay. That makes sense. Have you thrown on any, I didn't even know, like, mods were a thing in Final Fantasy XIV. Like, have you tried any of those? I know, like, they don't really want you to put mods on. Like, there's no, like, mods as in, like, stuff for, like, World of Warcraft, like deadly boss mods or stuff like that. But there's a lot of, like, visual mods. I didn't even know they were a thing until, I guess now it's becoming a big thing because Asmongold has basically got a lot of sway. So they've been throwing a lot of people that, and then it's popped up on, like, my Google feed and whatnot, so they know. This is why I expect great things from you. You may be the cure to the plague Crossbell struggles against. Okay. Yeah, because basically that's advertising to them that you're doing it, right? Which could get you banned really easily. That was one thing that always bugged me when I played World of Warcraft. I hated that you needed third-party stuff in order to, like, play the game. Like, I hated that. Like, can't do this raid with this group unless you have deadly boss mods installed, and you're like, it basically tells you what to do. That's great, but, like, what if you didn't want to do that? Well, then you're not allowed. You're gonna be useless to us. Like, I hated that stuff. Like, I like that Final Fantasy, everyone's on the same playing level field. That's what I appreciate. Like, there's no secret shit that you have to get. There's no DPS freaking counters and stuff like that. Like, oh, your DPS is really low. Like, no one cares. Like, it's nice. We could do all that stuff together. We certainly could. Justice still lives on in Crossbell. We want to give people a reason to believe that. WoW is in this shittier and more shittier recently. Love that in the few weeks for the first time in 15 years they're actually sweating really bad and taking a large gut. Yeah. And you know what? Greatest part about that is Yoshi even came out and said he's like, he doesn't want to see the death of WoW, and like he understands why people are moving over, but like he doesn't want to take the pride in that, which is really great to see from a developer. Like, he's just like, no, like, we wouldn't be, Final Fantasy wouldn't be where it is at now without World of Warcraft, right? Like, you can love World of Warcraft and hate everything that the corporation that owns them does. But it's hard to now separate those things with everything that's been coming out. You know, with the lawsuit from the state of California against Activision Blizzard, and everyone's now coming out of the woodwork with their shitty, shitty practices that they were doing as a business towards women and people of color, and basically it's just so, like, you hate to think that a company like that would be like that, but then it doesn't shock you, and it's not limited obviously to just Activision Blizzard, of course. A Realm Reborn's beginning to do with, spoiler, is entirely based. Yeah, like, are you referring to, like, back when it was 1.0, and then when the Realm Reborn hit, that was how they did that, right? Because, again, I never played 1.0 Final Fantasy 14. I started with the Realm Reborn. But basically that's how it goes about, which is a really cool way of doing it. You got some goldfishies? You missed your mouth. It's right here. Right here. Here, it's right here. Here. There you go, dude. Munchy munchy. 2.0 Realm Reborn, you know, the calamity. I don't want to say much to you. Oh, no. Yeah, there isn't too much to say about it. Like, they'll experience it all. Okay. I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal room. Yes, that's great. What show do you want on? How do you feel about... Do you want a nap first? Lulu kids? Okay. Yoshi P said it was based on Deathwing and the Cataclysm from WoW because he loves WoW. Yeah, like, so if you've never seen it, the no-clip Final Fantasy XIV documentary sort of, like, goes through of what Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 was and its work into Realm Reborn, which is great. And you can see, like, he says that numerous times that he went out of his way to play World of Warcraft and other MMOs to get an idea of what makes that a good game, right? Like, what do people like to see? So you can see, like, obviously when you play it, there are a lot of things all together, obviously, that make sense together with it, but he also, you know, makes a few things better in comparison as well. Do you want a nap? No? Can we try for a nap? Come on. Ow, my elbow! You wave? What are you saying? What are you saying? Can you say? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? No? That's my nose. No! My microphone. No! 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 No, 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 no! You want a nap? No? Yes? Nap? Yes? Okay. Tiny giggles. Stu told me that these naps might be coming to an end soon, but he still likes his nap. His only problem is sort of he woke up at like 10 today. I had to actually wake him up. That doesn't happen too often, but his schedule is probably gonna be thrown all off because usually he's up at like 8, and then he'll have a nap before lunch. But we're unsure. Yeah, who doesn't like one later on, right? Oh, who's going to help us out with the... Oh, hello? Belle! Okay. Wait, aren't these two, like, best friends, apparently? Or were best friends? Okay, yep, cut. Okay, sure. Yeah, in about 15 years, I'll be the one that have to wake him up again at like 3 in the afternoon, right? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We can always fix that, no problem. I also see that your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too. Very impressive. I mean, we're just like nailing on this, right? Building muscle. Gaining a few pounds. Hey, what's wrong with a little bit of chocolate every once in a while, right? Now that I mention it, I can feel that your muscles have become a bit more flexible. We're getting a little sexual here, I think. This sensation is absolutely marvelous. It really is something to behold. Please stop. I mean, if you want to give Randy Orlando a hug, I'm sure he will not be one to turn it down, of course. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. Oh man. So what's the max level you're at right now, Bakeroony? Because Realm Reborn is 60, right? And then Shadow whatever. No, Shadow. That's 70. I'm so confused. Realm Reborn is 50, thank you. Heaven's Ward, 60. Shadowbringers 70. Stormblood. God, am I missing one? What did I call it? Shadowbringers is 80, and then Endwalker is 90. Get a good look, Costanza. Suck away all the fun there, father. Well, this is Maria Belle Croix, Uncle Dieteo's daughter, and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle, Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. I'd much rather inspect them. Uh-oh. Randy, contain yourself, Randy. She didn't have a really kind look when she came up to Randy there. Max level monk on EU. Is it like, can I ask you, is it like World of Warcraft? Maybe you never, I don't know if you played, I think you played WoW. Is Final Fantasy XIV's downtime across the board? Or do they separate it for Japan, EU, and North America? Because I know World of Warcraft separated it. They would have the European would have downtime at one time, and then the North. Whereas I know, as far as I know, Final Fantasy 14, I thought it was across the board. When the game is down, it's down for everybody, I think. Okay. And I know it's usually pretty good timing, because they go off of the Japanese schedule, which is for you and I, like the middle of the night. Well, I don't know about for you, but I know it always worked out relatively well, because of the time. We fail miserably because of why? Because we're men? The hell? I'm cute as a button. Cuter than a button. The thought of you mangy mutts being my dear Ellies side by side, day in, day out, is revolting. The goddess herself must be sobbing, no weeping, at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Yes. Yeah, I said that wrong. I realized afterwards. It's mangy. I called it mangy. I mean, that can't surprise you at all, Chelsea, knowing that I've yet again said a word wrong. Those strokes are happening far too frequently. And all the time, I never understood how... Isn't the funny thing about with World of Warcraft and Blizzard is that every expansion they say that they're going to improve and have more content throughout the year, and then they fail miserably and fail to deliver. It's like clockwork every year. Like you said, you're lucky if you get something new in the middle of the expansion. Yeah, wow promises. And then like I'm trying to remember what expansion it was for World of Warcraft. But people realized, like, they made it sound like, remember when they used to do raid wings? And they'd open up a new wing, you know, like somewhere later. So they made a big deal of, I'm trying to remember what one it was. Maybe it was Mists of Pandaria. But they had made it sound like that was planned later on when someone did some data mining and realized that all they literally had to do was just unlock it, like basically flip a switch. So that wasn't even really new content that they were adding in. It was always there. They just decided to cut everyone off from it, from experiencing it at the very beginning. I mean, look, as even someone who enjoyed their content for some time, I failed to see, like, why did I... Like, it didn't even make sense going forward with it. Like, even now you look back on it, you're like, God, that was, like, unacceptable as a developer. And, like, you just keep waiting on them and giving them more and more money. And you're like, nah, not anymore, man. Not anymore. Like, a friend of mine on Facebook just basically put out, after everything came out about World of Warcraft and Activision and their shitty company stuff, like that might be the last time they ever play that game again or buy anything from Blizzard. You know, no Overwatch or Diablo or anything. Like, just making a stand. Now, a lot of people say that, but he seems like a person that'll probably stick with it. And he was the same thing. He gave Final Fantasy a try, and he's like, wow, like this. Like, I think a lot of people just quit. You know, wow, and didn't bother going into anything or trying to have another MMO, and now they're sort of realizing, like, hey, like, you still want that experience. There's another good one out there. You can go off into Final Fantasy and enjoy your time. And, you know, I hate to bring this up, but, like, you know, their communities are like, it's like black and white, like, literally. Y'all around the same age, so you should focus on becoming friendlier. Go out and do something fun together sometime. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting off my next appointment. He's probably got his prostitute coming on in. Show the guests the terminal room. Yeah, hooer. All right. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure. Now, if you get out, I have, you know, my appointments. A tactical retreat, if I ever have seen one. Oh, that oaf. Did you just refer to your father as an oaf? Anyways, I'm just going to go take a quick piss break. So give me a couple minutes and I will be right back. That was like literally perfect timing. Just silence, not even lockdown. I actually played an ad that time. So it's not that I hate you. So I don't hate anybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Hi, Wolfie. Swoony. I'm so happy I can call you that now. It's fantastic. You waited for the music and it never came. The music never came. No, I have to. I had someone not last stream, yesterday, the day that didn't happen. The other day, someone that sort of brought it up of like, I don't know if you, like, again, most of the people in here lucky enough to be subscribed to me, but to remind me to play the ads so they're not coming out as at the very beginning of streams, which I'd rather not have. So I can't picture Randy Orlando, porn star, dressed in a proper suit. But I mean, you know, if anyone's going to be the James Bond of the group, it's going to be him. Oh, he's a bona fide Casanova. He doesn't need suits. He needs suspenders, though. So Lloyd is the womanizer, apparently. Oh, geez, all caps. We did. This woman's going to beat us. Randy, why? How's Wolfie today? Any more later meetings today, or is everything going well now? You know, you finished with the meetings. No surprise meetings. Big hooray with the resubscription. You forgot to don't feel like you're bad about you have to resubscribe, but thank you ever so much. I appreciate that, Bakeroony. Wolfslayer, I would be not doing my good job here if I did not tell you to spend your P points wisely into a Shala card challenge. You think I'm sick in some way, which sucks, but I did just finish my last meeting of the day. Wolfie, Swoony, that's nothing that a good set of alcohol won't fix. You know what I'm saying, right? You know. That's a thing, man. Okay? That's a thing. You can sweat out a sickness. You can drink it away. It all works out wonderfully. Plague Doctor medicine. Exactly. You were the Plague Doctor in Darkest Dungeon. You will be in the second one when we get there. How close are we to that challenge now? We've got to be getting there, aren't we? Gotta find my leeches and cocaine. Right off the mayor of Bonerville. We won't go there. Wait, Denise, I thought said it was 3 days left. Did the day already pass by and say 2 days left? I might wait for it to come on Steam though. I don't know if I'll pick up Darkest Dungeon 2 on Epic Games Store. All right, I will add in a day because yesterday was a shit show that didn't actually happen but happened. Putin Assassins one day. Yeah, Denise came in earlier today. He might still be strumming around playing some Final Fantasy VII Remake, but he got affiliate. And he got 9 gift subs given to him, which I thought was fantastic. So might have someone new to throw on that Prime sub on over to. Yes, please show us the terminal room. Of course not. It'd be anything for you, Ellie. I don't know if we've cleared it up. Obviously, Maria Bell is not too worried about anybody, on the special support section having their way with Ellie, apparently. So that's not going over well. Wait, did she just mention swoon-worthiness? I thought I saw that maybe thrown in. Denise of the Vargas is going to become larger than you soon. Probably. I feel like I'm in the... Not that it matters to me, because it's nice to, get a few bucks every few months, obviously. But I'm in that lull of games where, like, outside of I just had this thrown at me. Like, not too many people are coming on in. Like, I think maybe when we get into Persona 4, that's open to a lot more people. Obviously, people like seeing streamers play that game. So once we finish up with the answer and get that started, there might be a few new peeps coming on in here that might enjoy my pretty face and my mannerisms. I do, and that's sort of part of the thing of, like, you're not getting too many new people coming on in here looking up trails from zero, right? So it happens. But beyond that, we're still gonna play Yakuza 4. I keep saying that. Genshin Impact might even be a thing. You first, Randy. Take up the rear. I've always wondered if it would be better, like, because Demonic does this. Instead of putting the name of the game, he uses the retro category. And I think I talked to him before about that. I think it works out a little bit better for viewership-wise, because it's a bigger category than opposed to someone looking for... Like, I might be the only person playing Trails from Zero right now. So, like, that works both ways, of course. That if someone was specifically looking for a stream of Trails from Zero, I'm it, right? But if you go to retro, there might be a lot more games, but you have more of an audience to select from, obviously. So, can we go into this room now? Oh, that's your private room, eh? No, what are you? Yes, I wanted to. Idiots. Whee! I wonder where the server room is located. Like, you could fit like 100 people on this elevator. Yin, was it? What exactly was the... Why do I get a weird feeling that Maria Bell might be playing a factor? Maybe she's gonna, like, office when we're... Backs are, to a terminal and she's going to pull out a gun, blow our heads off. That's the end of that game. There's no more chapters after that. You go back to playing as Estelle and Joshua. Maybe, maybe not, right? Nobody knows. What if I told you the threat letter and the orb mail were written by two different people? Possibilities, yes. It's actually pretty simple. Cease production of your new show, or the beloved Furman dancer will have a tragic accident. Feel like someone is not napping. Threat letter's phrasing is odd but straightforward. Meanwhile, if you recall the orb mail, I, Yin, hereby submit support requests, overcome this trial, and face me. Only then will I get... Yeah, so they're written by two different people. I feel kind of stupid. Randy, you're always a little stupid, but luckily you hit things pretty well here, so we'll take you. Time's only 1 o'clock. Very nice. Very nice. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the actual terminals here, so is it going to look like a Google data center or what? Another possibility is that Yin intentionally wrote them differently to throw us off. I can't be thinking about this long there, Maria Bell. Okay? Can we just call you Maria? Or Bell? Hey, you? How about that? Hey, you? Hey, you? Oh, down we go. More and more we go. To the basement? B5. Didn't think we'd be at the basement here. So this is definitely where she hides the bodies. We're considering storing all of our clientele's data here eventually. I mean, what do you do currently with all the bankers' clientele's information? Sex dungeon? It could be that. No, that's her private room. Sex dungeon. She's not afraid of hiding that. With hair like that, there's probably massive oil wells down there. Absolutely. Let's see where you're going with that. Let's save the game, because I can't believe at chapter 2 of this game, I am 50 hours in. And it doesn't even feel like I've been playing that long, but obviously, you know, that does not lie. $87 save files. Thank you for noticing, Wolf Slayer. I did that all for you, buddy. It's like two random people that work down here, like Boris from GoldenEye. Wait, are you kidding right now? I think you finished the game by 50 hours. What is taking me so long, though? I feel like it's not like I'm slow. Balls to the wall with the state-of-the-art tech, eh? Well, I mean, it's not like I've died a bajillion times. Yes, I know adding on the Jordan multiplier makes some sense here. This whole facility is managed by one guy with 10 monitors. You know what's funny, though? Like, one of my jobs at work, I'm trying to think of how many one, two... You're 6 or 7 that I have to watch, and I just, like, chuckle at that. I go on a rant for, like, 30 to 40 minutes per text bubble. Okay. I guess you would be right, obviously. I mean, but I'm not ranting every text bubble, but again, when I do rant, it is for a solid... Okay, never mind. All right, next time... Oh, we got a project. Why are they wearing lab coats? I had to fight the urge to literally not prove your point by not going into a rant about how I don't rant. Then almost got me stuck in a giant circle about ranting. Thus further proving your point. That could have gone disastrously for me. Uh-oh. Researcher Clay and David hacked. What? Maybe they were the hackers. Hackers, hackies. Can we have the cat girl explain the situation to you people? Tio adeptly explained the situation using complex terminology to the research. In other words, yeah, it becomes a rantception. Oh, that's a good word. It's a good word. I need to put that into a title one day. No, this should be impossible. I refuse to accept that somebody out there could hack into our system so easily. Next, they're just going to tell us that all of these fancy screens and computers and monitors and all that jazz are really just all fakes. They aren't really anything at all. Yeah, so which one of you two is Yin? Yeah, I guess, yeah, that... Wolf Slayer, are you on to something? And then there has to be like a siren going, whoop, 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 you know, like that. Someone just ran by me with a tiny cane from Final Fantasy IV. Wait, didn't you have one of those guys? I have a few of those little I have like a little Final Fantasy, I think it's Final Fantasy 1 guys. One comes with like a black mage, the warrior, and I think the other one's the thief, I believe. And a bunch of the cats, a couple of dogs. That's how the CIA computers work. Everything is blue until it turns red, and then we just have to reboot our routers. I have Palam. I'm just saying I've never seen the cane one before. Okay. Maribel reminds me of a queen, kind of like Ilya. Granted, a little bit more dominant, but and that's what got Randy so excited. The dominance. Yeah, be a doll and look on through the logs for me. Cain was the Dragoon, right? It was Cain in Cecil. My mouse stopped moving for a moment after saying that message after I was scared for a second. Was that the introduction of the first Dragoon in the Final Fantasy series? Because I know in the first few there was like, they were very basic classes, right? Like they were a thief, a warrior, fighter, I think was another one. Then you had a black and white mage, obviously. Yes, Dark Knight, he becomes a paladin. I want to look forward to those Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, but if anyone's seen the font of those games, it just like sours me on it. Like they need to change the font. Although I think probably someone will just put out a community-made mod for it and fix it, but it sucks that they can't make that part look okay. Point of access is no good. I lost it. Oh my god, it's now running. Final Fantasy 3. Okay. This guy knows what he's doing. Managed to erase any trace of tampering within the system. Okay. Use a terminal somewhere in the city. Well, thanks for, tracking that one down, David. Somewhere in the city. It's a pretty big city there. Why don't you let Tio, jack herself on in there and see if she can figure life out for us. Can I just say, like, for Final Fantasy XIV, I think it's very cool that you work your way into those bigger classes, like the Dragoon, the Paladin, the Dark Knight. I think it's cool that you start with a base class and move yourself into it, like almost like earning it, right? Nameless people. Okay. The nameless peons. Early Final Fantasy characters were just named after their class. Okay. She's gonna have her Futaba moment. She's speaking Japanese. Uh-oh. What Wolfslayer say? Oh, look, the screens are moving faster. She's writing code. It's gonna go red. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god. Wolfslayer was right. Of course, but they weren't named anything beyond that, unlike future Final Fantasy games. And at what point were the Japanese games... Like, wasn't Final Fantasy... The American Final Fantasy 2 was Final Fantasy 4, right? She has to be superhuman to read logs like in real time. I mean, maybe those cat ears do a little more than meets the eye, right? What is this insane processing speed? This is like when a movie tries to do like a hacking spot and tries to explain to the peons like myself like what hacking actually is, when in reality it's not even close. Someone has now found the curtains. Yeah, if you just like type really fast on the keyboard, you know, that you're hacking, you're writing code. I'm transferring any suspicious logins to you, so please examine them to me. Sure. Not in the slightest. I'm glad I'm not the only one who doesn't know what's going on. Now, I see Tio is an Orbital staff user. That's correct. And while that impressive piece of technology allows for instantaneous use of magic, it also functions as a conduit for augmented control of terminals. She just has admin privileges to every Crossbell terminal. Crossbell has shit security. Pretty much. Maybe she put in like a secret USB stick that you're not supposed to allow people to do. Let's say I know a thing or two about Orbital technologies. Uh-oh, I looked at the T-Rex behind me. I was gonna go fix my lighting, but he just looked at me, so. You're back finally since Brett had to call me on his lunch. Wait, did he talk your ear off or what? Yeah, there's the red screen. Beep, beep. And did you get a giant exclamation point up as well? This is so unfit for the shit. Triangle and all. Wouldn't it have been better to have like the blue screen of death pop up or something? That would actually be hilarious, yep. Control Terminal 8 in the Geofront's B sector. Unauthorized login from there. The Geofront, that was like the sewer, right? It's all starting to add up. I don't know who's hanging out there though, but... Terminal accessed by a hacker was in Geofront B sector. Someone underneath the northwestern part of the city. Why does Tio not run mission support? She's absolutely wasted on the battlefield. No idea. What are you referring to as mission support? I come back and this is apparently what it is hacking, essentially, yes. You know, you just sit there and go, oh, you know, like as if you're playing the keyboard, you know, like Charles. I can't remember his name. What's the problem? Are you hungry? Or did you throw everything down? Player Mickey? What's on TV? It's another episode's coming on. Can I fix this? Can you correct this? Ah, too bright! Are you gonna sleep? Are you gonna have a nap? I'm trying my negotiation skills with a child. It's not going over well. Do I nap? Do I nap? more Mickey. Uh-oh. Kiseki. Want to wander around? Yes? Want to wander? Okay. There you go. Crossbell Police Department has disappointed at every turn. They have, actually. Intel gathering, checking cameras, coordinating police efforts. That sort of tech skill should be smacking gophers in plant. I mean, that sounds like bracer work, to be honest. Don't forget, there's also still the real police. Then there's us. Then there's the bracers. And then there's the Guardian Force. Like, we're just a bunch of... We are a bunch of gophers, smackers. Are you spinning in circles? Hilarity is ensued in my son's room. And not from this stream, no. Next up will be the Power Rangers. I can certainly hope that, you know, we see the White Ranger or the Green Ranger. What other colors were there? There's black, red, blue, yellow, pink. That's all I can remember, at least. Anyways, they're so happy that Tio was able to work things out for them, so... And then, what was the name of the big thing that they all jumped into and made? The big robot? Was that Megazord or something? What were you expecting? Tio Tot's nothing short of perfection. Sounds right, I think so. I mean, I could be completely wrong, obviously. It's Rainbow Sparkles. I know you're a fan of Roman Reigns, and that's terrible. But what do you think of finally CM Punk signing with AEW? No small feat. And Daniel Bryan. Can't forget about him. He'll probably go off of his real name, Bryan Danielson. There's a Reddit post about Canada having a 69.69% total vaccinations. 2,000 of the comments of nothing but nice. Nice indeed. Yes. Aren't we number one? Have they confirmed it as of I think 4 days ago? I mean, it hasn't been the AEW with their CM Punk is all elite, or, you know, Daniel Bryan is all elite. They haven't done that, but pretty much any of the wrestling peeps that dropped the stories. The only person that actually hasn't admitted it yet, and I feel like it's a little funny because he probably didn't get the story, the scoop. Like Meltzer hasn't touched it at all, which is comical to me. It sounds like he got a little annoyed that he like missed that one, so he doesn't even bring it up on anything. Although I could be wrong, of course. Yeah, I think isn't the UK now second for having the most vaccinations, and then the US is third, and then God knows who's on there, because that's the world right there. Queen runs it all, right? Oh, so we got access back to the top floor. Can we meet up for tea again, or what? Yeah, Meltzer, that's where I'll chuckle again. So, what are we doing right now? Let's go to the city hall and see if we can borrow the key. Like what, the key to the city? Okay, so we are heading back. I wonder if we can shoot the shit with Dave and Clay. More importantly, you were able to handle the situation from here. I might vanish for a sec queuing for Garuda. Extreme? I always hated that one. That's the one where she flies up and you gotta hide behind the things that pop up, and then if everyone doesn't hide behind one, the one disappears and it fucks everyone over. Okay, story. Nice. Now this just may be my intuition speaking, but I believe it's likely that the sender of the orbital mail and this Yin character are two different people. Well, that sounds okay. What? Agree with your assessment. I've already considered the same scenario. The orbital network is currently restricted to people who understand advanced network technology, so obviously not people like myself. And in case you find our little hacker, I want you to let him off free, so please don't do anything to him. What? There's currently no legislation strictly prohibiting... You've got... Am I wrong, but wasn't this a thing in the US probably not too long ago? That, like, computer crimes weren't legitimately a thing because there's no laws written into them or anything like that? I want to say, like, that was something that happened maybe, like, 30 years ago. Wow, that is huge! You got your fire truck? Vroom vroom. If you do hear a siren, it's just my son's fire truck. It's not anything really bad happening in my house. Alright, off we go to City Hall, obviously. Hacking laws would have come up relatively recently because hacking has become very big. Right, so like, if someone was caught doing it, like, nothing criminally could have happened to them, right? I don't know if you could have sued a person or a company civilly if they caused, you know, problems to your thing, but your business, I guess. I mean, I'm actually shocked that we've actually done some legitimate story here right now. At the time when hacking was starting to become a problem, yeah, I think now there are a slew of laws about it. One day, Wolfslayer, I'm going to get you to crack. You and Chelsea, you know, CIA directors, I'm sure. I'm on to you. So, Chelsea Ann has told us, Wolfslayer, that you might be looking at playing some Final Fantasy 14 as we talk about it. That's why I changed the subject back into Oh, yeah, so yeah, the suggestion is, so Final Fantasy 14 has a I assume you've never played it before, period. So there is a free trial. Baker might be able to, you know, sleaze up a few better words than I can. But yeah, we'll be playing I'll be playing it too. Baker plays it. He's got a character on a North American server, but if you don't want to spend money, there is a free trial up to level 60. So if you want to take that up, you can play pretty much, I think, without very few limitations to it. I'm on the server Cactar, but I believe that going forward, it's just going to be like World of Warcraft with the servers. You can play with anybody regardless of what server they're on, so... Yeah, Baker Rooney's on it. So yeah, if we can all get in on that, obviously, that'd be great. I'm going to wait till the beginning of next month, because the wife wanted to play it as well, so it might be a whole thing. You want this on? Want this on? Okay. Where did your juice go? You go get your juice? Good job. Oh, can you go get your juice? Where's your juice? Damn it, Stu! Yeah, basically get the current base game at regular price, play the free... Yeah, and wait till the new one coming out, because The way Final Fantasy works is if you buy the expansion, you get all of them below. So don't buy the newest one that's out right now. Wait till the other one that comes out. Someone is moving my microphone. Gotta cash in my points now. Alright, Stu. Well, I appreciate that. I'm confused about the pricing model, though. I hear you have to buy the game and then a subscription. Yes. I think the base game is $19.99, though, now. To be fair, World of Warcraft did the same thing. Made you buy the base game, then you got... So, what you have to remember, when you do buy the base game, I believe you are going to get 30 days free with the game. I believe so. It was that way when I bought it. But you have to remember, it's a super large game, and it's well worth the price. Like, I think if you like Final Fantasy stuff, you will like the MMO. That was always my thing of, like, as much as long as I played World of Warcraft, I was always a Final Fantasy kid. I always liked all the Final Fantasy stuff and the references to that stuff, you know, the Moogles and whatnot and Chocobos and stuff. And to see that in an MMO proper, was good to see. Like, even though I played World of Warcraft for so long, it just never had that resemblance to the old stuff that I used to bother with. It sounds confusing, but you are correct, Chelsea. So right now, don't have to pay a thing. You can play it right now, freebie. Up to level 60. Don't have to buy a thing. And then when the new expansion comes out in November, I guess, I'm not sure if you'll have to buy I think you'll have to buy the base game and then the expansion, Endwalker. I know it sounds confusing. Where are we going to go? We're going to go back to the SSS. And then we got to go to City Hall and get the key to the Geofront. Back there again. It's been like 50 hours since we've been there. How much money do we have right now? 10,000. Might have to stop at the armor shop again. Yeah, it sucks too, because at the same time, Chelsea, like, also the problem is the MOG station, as it's called, the place where you go to buy everything digitally, and to put in your subscription. That's a train wreck. I know. I feel like they just took the Japanese website and just put everything in English and called it a day. They could make that far easier, but they don't. But there are some tutorials online to follow and whatnot. But what are you doing? Nothing cracking in here, eh? Sergio in his office again? My man. Act as you see fit. I'll cover you as always. Thanks, chef. Couldn't do this without you. Don't mention, after all, the special support segment was established for times like these. All right, we're out of here. So I guess we're going straight. Yeah, there's no side. See, I said this before. I like this. The older games would have thrown in another 3 or 4 side quests on me here, and I'd be like, okay, not that I don't mind doing them, because I do like doing them. But it'd be like, oh, like, just sidetracks you again before doing some story stuff. Dog is not there again. Where the fuck did Dog the Bounty Hunter go off to? Anyways. So yeah, we're going to go to the administration City Hall area and grab the key to the city, I guess, to the Geofront. I don't know who we have to ask here. It would seem that it is, let's go to the city hall and see if we can borrow the key. Sure. Do you think this chick's just handing it out or what? Receptionist, yeah! Oh, you're with the CPD. Yeah, you're under arrest, Shion. Place your penis on the desk and turn around. No, that's not quite right. Ellie asked to borrow the Geofront B sector key for the investigation. I believe it's in the northwestern part of the city. I look forward to missing that out. Wait one moment while I fetch you the key. Like, where are you going? Behind the... Did you just go in there and you couldn't show me that you went in there? I've actually lent that very same key to the Bracer Guild before. Wait, like, are they in there right now? The entrance to the Geofront's B sector can be found near the residential district's waterway. All right, head to the residential district. I forget which way that was already, so I'd go to the police station, but they would just yell at me, so. You know what? This wouldn't be a stop if we didn't go to the casino at least once, right? We're going to play a little bit of poker, as we normally do. See how well we can do. I don't need the goddamn rules here, people. A pair. That's it. A goddamn pair. Wow. All right, let's begin. Let's keep it going. I wonder if I can nail the 7 stars there. Oh, trip queens. Let's see if I can hit those quad. Oh, I forgot to raise it. Damn it. Some jiving music. I will take the flush. I mean, I already have the flush, so. What show would you like, buddy? All right, what's 5 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me the flush. Did I have one? Did I? And I missed it by selecting the wrong ones? That's a possibility. But I could be stupid, Wolf Slayer, every once in a while. Certainly could be stupid. Corey Carson? Lulu Kids? It's a new show you've been watching weirdly recently. It's possible I'm misreading. They add the public cards here. Yes, yes. I thought I saw that too. No, it's the public cards up at the top that were getting screwy here. Oh, I got 3 of a kind. Now I have a full house. Now I have the full house. God, I got lucky there too. Need 1 more star. Can we get this? Can we nail this? Oh, I can't even raise it anymore. That sucks. All right. 2 pair. I'll take that. Damn it. See that's the problem I hate. I have him beat with the 2 pairs. I have aces and 10s and he has aces and 3s, but the game doesn't like decipher that difference. It's gotta be shitty. Oh, absolutely bubkiss. Change them all. See if I get lucky. I did not get lucky. See, this is where I don't know, like, what happened. Does the thing reset because I've lost? Oh, I do have a pair. I can't believe I won with a pair of threes. Wow. That was done. I'll take that. Now, what do we have to exchange here? At 1,500 points. No, I don't want. I want trade. Trade. So we got the martial arts uniform. Useless. Perfect boots. I mean, they're just comical. A Mishi plush toy. That's gonna be good. Maybe for somebody. I don't know. Dart set. Decoration for Randy's room. And then the ultimate mix. Take the dart set, please. Alright, we're out of here. Are you hungry, buddy? Are you hungry? Hey, are you hungry? Want some lunch? Before we run off into the Geo front, I might go feed the little guy some lunch. So they said this was where the entrance was, I believe. So it's probably down here. It's gotta be. Gotta be right there. All right. I'm just gonna go feed the little guy his lunch so that we can continue on afterwards. So enjoy lockdown for a little bit. I'm just gonna save the game for a second. And we will be right back.
Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please this hurts me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for with the key. Ooh, baby, it's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up for with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up for with the key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it without your love, and I got nowhere to go. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, 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 no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, babe. Hey, hey. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah. search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, no. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up with the key. Oh, yeah. I said lock me up with the key. Yeah. Ooh, lock me up with the key. Baby, it's a lockdown, baby, you drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping, your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty, so lock me up with the key. You gotta take away the key, my baby. Lock me up with the key. Keep me in there. Lock me up with the key. Hey, pretty baby, come and save me. I got a confession for you. Call me crazy, but I may be committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not pretending, I mean what I'm saying. I'm coming in with my hands held high. Gotta face it, I'm not gonna make it.
I just ruined everything for everyone, right? Let's just one more time. Everyone's like, fuck no. Thank you guys for being super duper patient. I'll hit the OK button. There we go. Much like Baker jokes, I do ruin everything. That's sort of the way things go. Where were we? We were just like outside of the geo front to ruin someone's life or something, right? That's probably what the wrong button, Jordan. You fucking more. Borrowed the sector key. 1 point Final Fantasy 14, so I was fine. Well, what about the others? Chelsea Ann, Wolfslayer, Stu, Miss Rainbow of the Sparkle Variety. What about them, man? You know, don't unlock it. You know, that's good. Door was unlocked, so I guess we're gonna be fighting some friendly monsters in here again, right? That's how it goes. Oh wait, no map in this area. I hate when the games can't give me a map. Wait, what about you? Whether you care about another lockdown. I did not say she smelled, but I guess I don't know. I don't know if it smells in Maryland, England. So I mean, I'm not like right beside them, so it smells like seafood and salt. I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. Did not go. Nope. No. Rid of that. Nothing. Banned on my own channel. God damn it. To be fair, I didn't say anything. Can we go into these red doors? No. Red doors are for nothing good here. You know what? I'm just gonna become a fucking mute from now on, okay? I'm not gonna say a damn thing anymore. Let's see how far my channel goes then, right? How about that? I definitely implied what was going on in my... Maybe! No one knows what goes on up here. No one knows what's going on in my brain. So... You're, yeah, it's just, it's not a thing. Wolf Slayer, I do apologize, and to you as well, Chelsea. I mean, you gotta bear up to, even if I didn't make a mistake, there's no mistakes, right? Just, Jordan, sometimes you just gotta shut up, right? Just, don't even, you're just burying yourself more as time goes on. It's either a monkey with symbols or yeah, sex is okay on this platform, of course. So yeah, we're absolutely fine and dandy. Did you wait? Did Baker just call me simple? Uh-oh. I knew it was too good to be true. If you took that long to figure it out, I was right. Yes. Some frames are going. I mean, I guess I should be lucky that I got a 3-hour stream in. Oh, wait, do we just jump off? Oh, this is somewhere else to go. Come on, Nancy. Ruh-roh. Yeah, that's... I love how it says reconnection successful, but in reality, the it was not successful. Christ on a cracked or internet, please. I know. That's not the word I'm looking for. It looks like it might be coming up. I'm just gonna run. I want to see what my upload is at. You can see and hear me. That's good, I think. Those are all good things. Yeah, so my upload. She's coming back, but it is not what it should be. And then it dumped itself again. That is all terribleness. I think what I might do is murder this thing over here, and I might just call it a day. Sunday, I'm hoping. I'm hoping either. I'm hoping I get a new modem, maybe a new line thrown in, whatever is gonna fix that problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce back to the very entrance of this place. So that we can start back here. You know, this was where we entered, right? Right here? I think so. Maybe somewhere entered a room. Just stand on this lovable blue square. No, I don't have a color blindness, I swear to God. I'm going to wait for it to reconnect and say my goodbyes. Or I guess maybe I could say my goodbyes. Yeah, unfortunately, I think once it does this type of garbage, it just continues on. So, you know, I'll take the fact that I was able to stream for almost 3.5 hours today as a win. And only a few more days until it's hopefully fixed. So, without further ado, guys, I thank you all for coming on in and having a little bit of fun with me today. So, I am going to bounce out, call it a day. I'll be back tomorrow for another stream early-ish again, so we can enjoy and do this again. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna bounce up before I get kicked out again. So as always, folks, as Kenny Omega says, goodbye and good night. Bang. We will see you tomorrow for hopefully a good window of